Welcome to the channel, everyone. I know I really don't do reviews, or I haven't done reviews on the podcast before, but today my package has arrived. So this has nothing to do with art or writing. It's just these are actually sneakers. So I'll just be upfront with that. These are sneakers that I bought. They're very hard to buy because every time they're available online, on Nike, they're sold out under an hour. So I had to go through StockX and order them. They finally were verified and delivered today, so I'm gonna take a look at these, and of course I'm gonna try to be careful with what I'm doing. If you guys hear the thunderstorm outside, it started to rain, so welcome to Florida weather. Of course, you don't want to dig too deep into the box. So, all right. So I don't know how well you guys can see this. There's a card. A $30 gift card. Okay. Expires in 30 days. I have to hurry with that one. So there's that. And these are bubble wrap. Ah, goodness. Trying to take it out at one time, right? Okay, so we got the box. What's on the bottom? There's something on the bottom. It's all black for the most part. A little bit of red. Okay. And what else we got here? Inside is red. Nice. All right. Now, I did go with the classic white because for as much as I paid for these, white just goes with everything. So I went with the classic white and black. So there they are. Now this part, I'm not sure how I feel about this color in here, but it's only a strip. But there's the bottom. So yeah, this is the Air Jordan 40s. So yeah, this is the 40th anniversary because I think they've come out with one every year. Most of the time, more times than not, I don't like them enough to pay this much money for them. But for this particular year, they look really good. I'm curious to see what the 41s are going to look like, but I'm definitely going to go with these. I do have a few pairs of Nikes. I don't have any more Jordans. I did have one pair of Jordans years back, and I don't have them anymore. Um, but yeah, this is them. So that's my reveal. Well, okay, here's the thing. When you go to Nike's website, you probably won't see the classics on there. Oh, this is gold. You see this part on the inside? I thought it was a beige, but this is like a gold foil on here. Huh, that's much better than I thought it was gonna be. I don't know if see how you see that it's like a gold foil. That is cool. That's much better than I thought it was gonna be. The little writing down there or symbols, I don't know what that means. This one does have the ZoomX technology on it, which I think is also in the Nike Pegasus shoes. But yeah, it's got this front flap here. Feels like suede for sure, and then going into leather. That's really what it feels like. And then on the back, it's got the Nike, and I think that spells air at the bottom, the symbols. So, and then it's got some type of speckled black in there. Yeah, it's like a speckled black. Then on the bottom, which no one really sees the bottom, right? But we still pay attention to what's on the bottom. And the logo there. So when you're walking, you kind of see a little bit of the logo coming up. But yeah, so when you go to Nike's website, last time I checked, they had the blue suede, which that was my second pick, is the blue suede. But the problem with the blue suede is it's like a powder blue, and it definitely won't match with everything. So with the white, it's just really no matter what outfit I want to go with, it's easier to match these with the outfits. So now let me see if I can reach over here. If you guys have any questions about this, leave them in the comments. But when you go to Nike's website, you will have the blue suede. They have a few of them on the website, but they're not in my size, for one, and they don't have the classic white either. So I'm trying to pull up the site here. If I can. All right. Let me pull this up, because I just looked at them a couple of days ago. Okay, switch to. So yeah, the Pegasus 42s that recently came out, I'm interested in those. And then the Air Jordan 40s. This is what the Nike site has. Now the Wolf Gray, they are an extra 20% off, and all of these are going to be $205. If you go through StockX, you're probably gonna pay, I would say like $50 extra for them going through there. But the wolf gray, I do like that. That was my third choice. Um, the Chicago, I would put that as number 4. I just don't like the swoosh on the side. I didn't want the Nike swoosh there. The colors, the red, white, and black, I do like that. The infrared, I'm not crazy about the colors. Um, and then of course you have, I don't know what this is, but these are in stock because they just don't look. I mean, they don't look great to me. And then there's the green, which I'm not crazy about the green either. So the ones that are kind of okay, you can find them in stock, but more times than not, they're not going to be available in my size. So they do have the 12s because I wear a size 12. They have the 12s available. For I don't what color is this? I don't know what color this is or what color they're calling it. But it's like a copper color. And then the infrared, of course, men, you like the average male wears a 12. Like somewhere between 11 and 13 is just the average size. So most of those are going to be gone. So you do have like size 17, 18, and then you got the really small sizes up to size 8. You've got some 10 and a half still available, but just the average size that guys wear, those are all gone. Same thing with the green. Size 12 is gone. They got everything up to size 11. Even the 17s and 18s of the green are gone. And then we got Chicago. Oh man, this is out in a lot of, almost across the board. Even in most of the smaller sizes, this one's out. So yeah, there's that gold foil on the side. Like I can't really tell how this looks from the picture. So when I saw it on online, I thought that it was like a beige color right there. And then of course the wolf gray looks pretty darn good. Pretty similar to the classic, but yeah, the larger sizes are all gone. So size 10 and a half to 16. Of course, size 12 is gone, which means that you have to you have to go to a third party website and purchase the shoes. But on the Nike website, the ones that I have, the white and blacks, they are not available through the Nike website. And then let me see if I can pull this up now as well. No. Okay, so let me switch over to. All right, so this is StockX. It's saying only 8 left, but here's the thing about this service is that StockX works as a middleman, for lack of a better word, where when I ordered, and of course you see they have, let me pull this over, they have the size 12s available, and depending on what size you want, like the size 9s are only $136 because, like I said, not a lot of men wear a size 9. A size 10 is $169. So the base price is usually 205, but like size 8 is only 127. Once you get to 11, size 11 is 195. 11 and a half, 234. Size 12 is 213. Size 12 and a half is $350, which means that that's probably what a lot of men are ordering. So, and then you have different sizes up here. US men, I think this is US women, UK, European Union. I'm not sure what CM and KR are for. But, and then you got size 15 and 17, you have to bid. Size 18, $190. But again, like I said, when I came to the site and I spun this around, I could not tell what this was. Like, it just looks like it's a beige flap, which I'm like, I wasn't crazy about that. But the rest of it, very nice, very nice, very nice. And then how long does it take for it to arrive? I think it's about 10 days. Because today's the 23rd. Yeah, I would say it's about 10 days from when I ordered it to when it was delivered. And actually, it's a day late because I was supposed to get these yesterday. But it got hung up. The shipment got hung up in Ohio or something like that. Now, another point in shipping, I would say shipping is going to be like $15, but there's another option that's like $30 to $40. I would almost pick that because initially I think this was supposed to be shipped through the postal USPS, the postal service, but since it was late, it got to StockX late. So when they got it, they changed the shipping to FedEx, and then FedEx took it from there. Because of the thing is that when you get it from FedEx will actually give you a photo proof of delivery. So when it's delivered, you'll get the email, and the driver, the FedEx driver, whoever is shipping it, even if it's UPS, they'll take a photograph of the package, of the box, in terms of if they put it in front of your door or in a mail room, whatever, right? You get a picture of it. USPS, they never give you a picture proof of delivery. You just get the notification that it's been delivered. And I've had a lot of issues with that in the past. Especially if like you get your shipment from DHL and DHL hands it off to USPS, and then USPS has to process it and then continue the shipment to your residence. That's a terrible way to that's a terrible way to have shipping. So yeah, I would definitely say if you can spare the extra $30 or so, just go with the extra shipping, so you get that photo proof of delivery included. The only other thing I didn't touch on is the inside of the flap. It does have the Air Jordan in there. I don't know if you guys could see that. And then there's something on the back of the flap, the black. There's a symbol in there. I'm not sure what that is. That might be the Air symbol as well. Interesting. Designed in Beaverton. Okay. But yeah, these look really nice. I am probably gonna take a walk in them and try to break them in, see how they feel. Now for me, you see the arch part of it in here. That's the thing that really that I really look at in my shoes, is because that would fit my feet better. Some sneakers are just wide, and they're straight without having this curve in there. Um, so that's when I'm trying on shoes. That's what I always look at. How do they fit the actual shape of my foot? Now I wasn't able to find this in a local store, so I have not tried them on before. Because sometimes you'll see sneakers on the shelf and you like them, and then when you put them on, it's like, okay, this doesn't fit my feet at all. So that's why you always have to be careful with that. But for these, I mean, I like them so much, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and buy them. But yeah, they have. Let me see if I can pull up the other one. Before I go. Oh gosh, I can't find them. Okay, they have. This is Dusty Rose. Absolutely not. There's another one. Well, how do you pronounce this? Bordeaux? I mean, I don't know who's actually gonna like this color. I don't know who's gonna like that color. But size 12, you can buy them for $144. The Dusty Rose, I mean, they're still $200 there. There's the back. I mean, this is just not my style at all. Wow. And I mean, they got suede all at the top, and then the shiny material on the side. That's a lot. I'm looking for the blue suede. I don't know if they have any left. Here we go. This is okay. So they got the size 12s there, 193, which is very not bad. Because like I said, the base price is usually $205 on a Nike website. But this is my second favorite. It's got the blue. It looks really good. It looks really good. Now the flap on this little strip, I don't know, it just looks white. I mean, I guess it's still like a foil type shine to it, but that powder blue, you got all suede. I mean, all of this looks like suede. So, wow. There's that. The back is black. That looks really nice. But yeah, like I said, the only thing with the powder blue is that I know certain, including the outfit I'm wearing, like I can't wear powder blue with this. You know what I mean? It's like the powder blue is not going to work. But certain outfits, especially if you're just wearing like white denim, something like that, white, black, it'll be a nice change up, you know. And like I said, they have the size 12, and then let's see what else they have over here. 7, they have all these sizes. But again, the size 12 and a half is $280. I mean, a lot of guys must be a half size above me, because that one's way up there. Size 15 is $456. And then size 16 to 18, you have to bid on them. So there are auctions on StockX. I saw one was live yesterday. You legit have to bid on a sneaker, which is which is absolutely crazy. I'm like, wow, I've never seen that before. But like I said, I love these. I hope you guys, even though this is very different, like the unboxing. Um, is there anything in here? Nope. Inside is red. Very nice. But that's all I have. So yeah, I'm gonna go for a walk. I don't know, because sometimes I like to go to the town center, and just there are so many stores and restaurants compacted into that one area that you get all your steps in for the day and even more than that. So I'm not gonna go up there today, but I might go out there tomorrow and just walk and see how they feel. Now these are basketball shoes. So I don't think I've ever bought the basketball shoes before. But yeah. So I hope you guys liked it, and thank you for tuning in. That's all I have for right now. Okay. Everybody take care. See you next time.